Hey everybody, it's Lon.TV, and I've got a big box of stuff here on the desk, and normally I don't like buying stuff for the sake of buying stuff, but Thinkgeek is in the process of liquidating their warehouse because their parent company, GameStop, is in kind of a death spiral right now, and they're trying to consolidate as much as possible. So they ended up selling everything at thinkgeek.com at 50% off. And there was a couple of things that I thought might be kind of fun to get, and then I started clicking around and got a few more things. So I thought I would take them out of the box here for all of you to show you what I got. A little haul video, if you will. I don't do these often, so why not, right? So let's see what I got here. So this is the first thing that I picked up. This actually reminded me of a childhood toy that I have of the Star Trek Enterprise. This is the NCC 1701D. I don't know, oh, it's a die, yeah, that's right. This was die cast, so it kind of reminded me of that toy that I had once. And I thought some of these things might be kind of fun to just put up in the background here, because I've been running with the same stuff back behind me for a long time, so I thought I would maybe spruce things up a bit. So here it is. And this does actually remind me a lot of that thing I had as a kid. It was Galoob that made all these Star Trek The Next Generation toys back then. Let's see, I think there's a little mount for it also. Oops. All right, so let's take it out of the box here. So they say it's die cast, or maybe it's die cut. Let's see. It doesn't feel like the one that I had. It doesn't feel as well built. So I guess there's some metal here, but there's some plastic too. Let's see what it says here on the back. It says, this is a die cast model, but a lot of this is like plastic, so I don't know. It does not feel all that great. Now the one that I had that was fully metal, you could separate the saucer section too, but this one doesn't seem to do that. But it looks like I got a little stand that I can prop it up with, so maybe I'll put that together and we'll have a little thing we can add to the background there. There's not enough Star Trek represented back behind me, and I really was a big fan of The Next Generation, so this was kind of a fun little add-on to get. I don't think I paid all that much for this thing, and I guess it kind of goes in here. Let's see. Not sure where you put that in there. There we go. Oh, maybe not. I got to figure out where how to best put this together. But it looks pretty cool. So yeah, I'll figure it out. So that is the Star Trek Enterprise. But these like warp nacelles feel like they're going to crack off. So not the highest quality thing there. I probably should have left that one in the box. All right. So, but it was half off. So there you go. Oh, and there's a booklet in here too of all the different things that you can experience as a Star Trek officer. All right, so, or Starfleet officer, I should say. Next item, let's go over to Star Wars now, because, you know, we got to represent both the main sci-fi things here. So this looks kind of fun. This is the BB-8 phone charger, and he sits in your cup holder, and I'll throw in some B-roll here to show you what it looks like when you've got him in action. And what he will do is move around as you're driving and kind of act as your little astromech droid, or whatever they call BB-8. I think there was an R2-D2 one also, which I would have gotten instead, but they were out of stock. So I settled for BB-8. And he can fix your car, you know, so if you have problems, you can say, you know, BB-8, try to increase the power or whatever, and he'll do that for you. So let's take him out of the box here. Add to my recycling pile. Let's get this tape off of here. There we go. And yeah, so that's BB-8. And you plug this into your car adapter, and then you've got a USB port here on the side. And apparently his head will move around, like, I guess it kind of moves, got some movement up and down here. So we'll see what he does when I plug him in upstairs. Oh, look, there's actually 2 USB ports on there. So you give up a cup holder, but you get 2 USB ports, although you could probably get a charger with everything on the charger itself. But hey, you don't get BB-8, who can fix your car. All right, so what else we got here? Next item. Now this looks kind of fun. This is the Super Mario Brothers Warp Pipe Mug, or say Falser Tube Tasse. And let's get this thing opened up here. Let's see what's inside. I hate styrofoam. We'll throw this in the dishwasher tonight. So, all right, so we got our Warp Pipe coffee mug. It's kind of neat. I like the way that looks. That's pretty cool. And dishwasher safe and microwave safe. Perfect. So I'm going to throw this in the dishwasher with tonight's run. And maybe one of those plants will pop out and start eating me. But right now there's no plant in there. All right. Next up. Oh, this one's kind of fun. Now I had seen this and thought it was way overpriced before, but at half price it was still too much, but less. This is the official Picard facepalm, because it's Picard, and everybody needs that in their life. So let's see what we got here. More styrofoam. It looks like this one may have been opened before. And I have a certificate of authenticity. Oh, there's only 6,000 of these. This is like a collector's item, so I better keep the box. 5,747 of 6,000, so I'm near the end of the line here. It does not feel all that heavy, though. So let's see what this guy looks like when we open him up. All right. I appreciate you all bearing with me here. I don't do these haul things often, so I hope I'm doing it right. All right, so here's the big reveal. And if it's broken, I guess I'm going to be out of luck here. It's kind of like Han Solo encased in carbonite as you pull him out of the thing. And here we go. Look at that. Wow. It feels, yeah, it's actually like metal. So that's cool. And it's hand labeled here at the bottom, so you get a better look at that. Pretty cool. And I'm going to put him right over here for now. And then I'll find a better place for him. I'll put him up on the shelf and maybe move some things around there. But I like that. That's cool. All right, so I've got one more thing. And this actually is probably the most relevant thing for the channel. This will probably be the last time you see me buying junk ever, because unless it's like on sale significantly, I'm not going to buy it. But this part, and actually I think this thing you're about to see here, this was what I was initially just going to get this. And then I started browsing. And I mean, the mug is cool. So I'll give you that. All right, and actually the mug is functional, so I can actually use it for something other than display purposes. All right, so let us open up this box and see what we have in here. Oh, look at this. There are 4 things in here. Can you see? And what these are these little mini arcades. So let's see which ones I got. Oops, maybe I'll boot one up. So I got Galaxian, and I got Ms. Pac-Man. Oh, it's already working there. Pretty cool. And then I got regular Pac-Man. This was like sold as a set, so you didn't have a choice of games. And Space Invaders. Pretty cool. So let me get the camera zoomed in here so you can get a better look at these. These are pretty neat. These might actually work well as gifts for friends, or maybe I'll just keep them and play with them. So, all right, so let me get in really tight here. We'll start with Space Invaders, and then I'll move them around. So there you go. Now I'm guessing it's going to be really hard to play these games. Let me open up Space Invaders here, because these controls are really tiny. So let's get the knife out here and just slice open packaging without slicing open my fingers. I hate these plastic packages because these things can like cut your fingers open. All right, let's get this going here. All right, so I'm probably opening the game that the least number of you would want to see, but I always like Space Invaders. It's always kind of fun. All right, so let's get this out. I'll show you Ms. Pac-Man after this one. All right, so here we go. It's kind of neat. It's got all the artwork on there. I'm guessing that's what the original artwork looked like. Pretty cool. And it looks like it's just always on here. All right, so how do I start the game? So there's our button somewhere. Let's see. It's a keychain also. You can have it with you all the time. All right, let's see if I can figure out how to get the game started here. Is there a button? All right, well, I will figure this out. Unless it was stuck on, there we go, now we're playing it. All right, there we go. So is this in a demo attract mode? So it's actually, you know, it's playable, I think. And this game doesn't require a lot of precise movement. There is a little bit of lag. Maybe it's just the controller having some issues, but oh, I see. So what it is this game only goes left and right, but the controller can go up. So if you accidentally hit the diagonal, it stops. That's what's going on there. All right, pretty cool. All right, so let me open up a few others, and I'll be right back. All right, I got them all booted up here, and look at that. It's like a little 80s arcade going with all the different sounds all at the same time. I do like the artwork on these. I think they're pretty true to the originals here. I found Ms. Pac-Man is running at a really low frame rate. That was always a really fast game. As you can see, it's just not all that good, but it looks cool. And again, I just like the sounds all interacting together. I just think that's really neat. So yeah, so that was my Thinkgeek haul. This was a Saturday or Sunday morning that I just had too much time on my hands, and one thing led to another, and I ended up with $100 worth of stuff that normally would have been about $200 worth of stuff. So there you go. And that's it. So let me know what you thought down in the comments below. I don't do these often, but I might be compelled to try to do it again if you thought it was fun to watch. So let me know. And until next time, this is Lon.TV. Thanks for watching.
This channel is brought to you by the Lon.TV supporters, including gold level supporters, the Four Guys with Quarters podcast, Tom Albrecht, Brian Parker, and Kalyan Kumar. If you want to help the channel, you can by contributing as little as $1 a month. Head over to lon.tv/support to learn more. And don't forget to subscribe. Visit lon.tv/s.